Thomas, you know why I had to keep you after class today, right? First off, I now go by my online alias XX Brutal Swag 69XX Swag spelled with a 4 instead of an A and refer to me as such. And third, I have no clue, pussy. Probably because you couldn't handle my brutal swag. Look, kid, you keep talking like that and the whole world's gonna know how big of an idiot you really are. Now, you know why you're up here. It's because of that report. Yeah? So what? I did the report on Attila just like you asked us to. The report was on Attila the Hun, not Attila the band. Man, screw you. It's the same damn thing, ain't it? Humor me. Read me a piece of that poem that you read before the class earlier, and I'll tell you which Attila wrote it. Alright? Make your own fucking choices, even if they say no. And if a bitch tying you down, then you should let that shit go. Yeah, even if you hate me, you should let it be known that I'm a free motherfucker. That's it. 1 week suspension, take home reading assignments as well. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Are you out of your fucking mind? No. I've already spoken with your mother and I've got your first reading assignment right here. Is that brutal enough for you? No! What's up everyone, John from ARTV. Really was not planning on reviewing this Attila record, Guilty Pleasure, but you guys insisted. I think a lot of you wanted to see me tear it apart, and tear it apart I shall. If you're easily offended, easily butthurt as the term goes, and you're a huge Attila fan for whatever reason, you've done large amounts of cocaine or acid or something like that, then I would suggest clicking away now. If there was any redeeming quality to Attila's music, I'd let you know about it. You guys know me, I always give my honest feelings towards whatever record it may be, whether it be Tegan and Sara, Neon Trees, Avenged Sevenfold, Metallica, or Attila, of course. And I'm here to be straight up with you. This album fucking blows. Attila come across as some of the most asshole-ish type people I've ever seen. I've seen them at numerous, award shows, which I don't understand how they get invited. I mean, sure, they're instrumentals, they're guitarist, they're drummer, they can do things. There's actually some musicality there that occasionally shines. But for the most part, they play standard stuff over and over again. The chugging guitar riffs, the standard fast drumming that has the occasional double bass pedal and that sort of thing. But it makes for pretty standard metal or deathcore music, what have you. But I don't understand how this group of guys can just show up, think that they're just the cock of the walk and say, suck my fuck you. They have the mentality and the vocabulary of a 10-year-old boy who's just learned how to curse and thinks it's the coolest thing in the world. That can pretty much sum up the lyrical content for you on an Attila record. This new one was supposed to be some of the most personal stuff and inspiring to date. Well, if you think inspiring children is telling them to say fuck you to everyone who doesn't like what you do or what you say, then you're sadly mistaken. That's not the way the world operates. I dare you to go in to your boss and say, fuck you, suck my fuck, and all this other stuff, and give them a list of reasons from an Attila track on why you won't do what you're told or something like that. Guarantee you you're gonna get bitch slapped. All throughout, they seem to think, for some reason, that we are jealous of them, and he would like to thank all the haters, the lead singer Franz, that is. He mentions that right off the bat on Pizza, Sex, and Trolls. There's an entire song dedicated to a great rack on a girl, which, once again, we go back to the whole 10-year-old thing. Of course, we get to hear some of those just oh-so-phenomenal raps on a few of the tracks, like Horse Pig, which was released as one of the singles. And, yeah. I'm gonna tell you, it's not going over well with me. They've got a track on here, a transitional track, it's only about 20 seconds long, called Don't Be Basic. Yet that's what they are, this entire Guilty Pleasure album. I get it, they don't care. They want us to hate them, they don't care if you hate them, because they've got some people that actually do enjoy their music for some reason. The entire track, Hate Me, is dedicated to that. I get it that they want hate, but why would you want that? Why would you want to be hated and not just respected? Why would you want to go down as that when you could go down as someone that actually made a difference in someone's life? I can't guarantee that Attila hasn't changed anyone, but the thing is, it's kind of the asshole effect. I feel like if you listen to Attila, you're gonna start in turn thinking like they do, and therefore you turn into an asshole. The track Proving Grounds pretty much sums up their entire mentality that they have towards life, an outlook that I could never want to have or could ever personally have, because I would probably rather die or be trampled by a sea of turtles. But let's go ahead and read some of the lyrics from this track. Let me hear you say, hey, fuck everything they say. We'll live another day. And if they doubt you, tell them to suck it. That's so classy. What a genius move. Yeah, do that. I've always done what I wanted. I never had a reason. I just set out with middle fingers up. Fuck everything and anyone who tried to stop me. There are definitely some times to tell people fuck you if they're trying to hold you back and telling you can't do something. But, yeah, all the people who told Attila that they probably shouldn't be doing what they're doing, I mean, like, applause to you. Applause to you. Honestly, this album is so formulaic in terms of its music. There's not really anything to like. There's sometimes, like, there's those albums where there's some saving moments musically. Here, it's just your basic guitar solos that pop up from time to time, a bunch of chugging and fast riffs, a bunch of screamed and rapped vocals from Franz. It's just about as standard and shitty as it gets. Just sit down with a set of lyrics from this Guilty Pleasure album, read through it, and tell me that there's any kind of saving grace to it. 0 out of 5. Attila, Guilty Pleasure. Wowzers and me trousers. He gave it a 0 out of 5. Yeah, guys, that's the first 0 I've ever handed out on the channel. The lowest rating, I believe, I think the lowest I'd ever gone before was like a 1 out of 5. But, you know, I wouldn't do it if it didn't deserve it. Attila fans, hardcore fans out there, sorry if I offended you. A lot of this was done for comedic effect, but I genuinely do hate this album. That's being honest with you. Thanks for watching the video, hitting the like button. Hope you enjoyed that opening sketch. See you very soon right here on ARTV, Beyond the Reviews.